Previously on Survivor.
Welcome to the very first Previously on podcast. My name is Cam. I stack bread for a living. This is Felix.
I think I can introduce myself, bro. I'm Felix. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, today we're doing power rankings for Australian Survivor champions versus contenders.
And also, we're going to be doing the power rankings of previously voted off people. So we're going to have people like Matt. We're going to have people like Big Damien. Yeah.
Yes. Everyone's favorite contestant. Yeah, so we'll go from 24-1, saying how likely we think people will be able to achieve success in the game of Survivor, and our thoughts on the people who have already been voted out. So let's get right to it, I say.
Okay, who do you want to go first?
How about we go, you say your 24th, I say my 24th, then I say my 23rd, you say your 23rd, etc.
Then what happens, sorry? That was a good joke.
That was pretty funny.
Okay, number 24. This might be a little bit weird. I think a lot of people are expecting me to say Matt Rogers, but I'm actually going to say...
Haha.
Yeah, that was a good prank. Okay, I have Moana.
Moana.
I have Moana.
I'm sensing a little bit of quitters discrimination.
Wait, so do I talk about her now, or do I wait till you say? Or do you want me to just talk about it?
You talk about her, because we might have different people.
Moana. She was in a good spot. She was in a really good spot. She found an idol. She had a good alliance. And then she's a fucking pussy. They quit. It's like, come on. So many people have been in that situation. Like Jenna, she was in that situation. She tried to tough it out.
Oh, yeah. I think you meant Jenna Marasco. She quit for 2 reasons.
She quit. Like Michael Scoopin, if he didn't have he was burned, but he wanted to go through. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he should have gone through.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's how I got her.
Wish she stayed. Really do. Okay, yeah, so fair enough. In 24th position, I have Matt Dyson. I think in Australian Survivor history, Matt is probably the worst player there has been, in my opinion. He just the tribal council is just stupid. He just threw himself under the bus. I think he did nothing good at all.
Okay. Is it my 23rd?
Do you want to do you or me? Yeah, you go for it.
Okay. Well, for 23rd, I got Matt for basically the same reasons. Except I will disagree, and I would say that Des is the worst Australian Survivor contestant right now, because Des went into the season being a villain, like wanting everyone to hate him. That's just so dumb. He wanted to be the first person voted out, and if he wasn't an idiot, Christy Bennett could have gone home.
Yeah.
That would have been pretty bloody good.
That's a fair argument, but I think Des knows the game of Survivor. I've listened.
I agree.
To podcasts, and he's a pretty smart guy. He's a fan. Whereas Matt goes to tribal council, says sexist comments, which is probably the worst thing you can do when half your tribe are women, and he throws himself under the bus.
Yeah, but like Des, he's smart. He knows the game, but like he didn't play well at all. At all. He's a legend. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. 23rd, I had the greatest player the world has ever seen, Russell Haynes. Now, I don't think Russell is a bad player. I think he's good, but I don't think he can ever do well now that people know who he is.
I think that's sad.
I think he could have come into the game and he wasn't in a bad spot. He was good in challenges. He was a bit of a threat, but if he sort of, it's really hard to tell, because if he just played under the radar, he could have been an easy vote. And his argument is by making all these massive moves and talking to everyone, that's the only thing he could do to get by. I don't really know if I agree with that. What do you think?
To a certain degree, but like, yeah.
Yeah, and then not playing the idol. Like, he found the idol and then he didn't play it.
Yeah.
It's good to have him. Good while he lasted. Wish he went a bit further.
Doesn't everyone? Actually, I feel like a lot of people hate him so much. I don't know why.
But the Champions tribe, they're not Survivor fans. They're celebrities, essentially. Most of them. And having Russell on that tribe was, like, great. Because he actually caused gameplay to happen, whereas now it's just a bit stale.
Yeah. And also, I'm pretty sure CBS had to allow him to actually participate. So I think he could still be in an American season.
Yeah, I don't really know how that works. I think he's definitely should have a place in a Legend season. I mean, it's Russell Hance. But yeah.
I would like the Red Sox.
Keep up alive.
Keep alive. Okay, well, have you finished?
Yep.
Okay, in 22nd, I have Russell Hance.
Yeah.
Currently, we're pretty similar. But, like, I just don't understand what he was thinking. Because when he was voted out, he knew that he had a massive target on his back. And he, like, made, like, I understand he put, like, heaps of other people's names into people's minds. I don't know if I'm making any sense. But he should have just narrowed it down and just targeted one person, Jackie. And he should have got Sam and Monica to vote with him. Then it would have been 7-5, I believe. Something like that.
Yeah. Surprising that they didn't vote with him because the edit portrayed them as like his only alliance members. But he did a really good job to make it a tie. So he must have done something right, and he was one vote off pulling off a good move.
That would have been a great move.
In my dreams. I also find it really interesting. He said in his podcast that all his confessionals were filmed after the season, like after he was already voted out.
I believe it. Do you?
Yeah, I believe it because you can look at them and they're like all in the same place. Like, and his exit thing was daytime, whereas everyone else's was nighttime.
Like substance to it. It was just like, I'm the best. I'm the greatest survivor ever.
Yeah.
Like it was, yeah.
Yeah, it's surprising to think that he said that, knowing that he got voted out second.
I mean, it was so awkward.
And they didn't want to film him. They didn't want to pull him from the tribe to do interviews because it would put a target on his back. I think that's stupid.
They do that with everyone, though. So it's like, okay, it's Russell's time to get in.
You don't want to stand out any more than you already are. So not being taken to interviews, I think would put more of a target on your back if people notice.
Yeah, but then I'm pretty sure like we were shown that like every time Russell wasn't in like the camp area, everyone's like, "Where's Russell Hance? Where's Texas?"
Yeah,
I guess they have an argument, but yeah.
Anyway, next in 22nd place, I had Stevie.
Wait, in 22nd or 21st?
22nd.
Okay, 22nd. Okay, you're one behind here.
For obvious reasons, his Chinese military strategy did not work out to plan. As like the first challenge, he just went and started searching through all the bags. And he wanted to hear what Jonathan was saying. Good try.
So, do you mean Jeff or what?
Yeah. And going around searching for idols. I mean, it worked for Tai Trang, but just doesn't work. I'm not sure if that's a cult.
How did Tai get into a good situation after being a massive target? Like, was it just his lovable personality? Like, what was it?
Oh, wrong. The Beauty Tribe didn't go to Tribal Council at all before the spot, I don't think.
Yeah, they did.
So that was a bit of luck. But he sort of did the same thing in Game Changers. He just went straight out and started searching. So yeah, just didn't work out for Lil Steve. He was a good character. Too bad that he had to go. too early.
He was a good character. I liked him. It was good. In 21st, I have Steve. Haha. Yeah, I thought he was an idiot. I mean, he started to get some respect from the guys, but like it wasn't enough.
Yeah, he did do well to fit in with that boys' alliance. It's just unfortunately they were the target, and Steve was the weakest. So fair enough.
I thought he could get like an alliance with the girls. I thought the girls would appreciate him just because it's like unique. He's not like an alpha male.
Yeah, but it's like going into a season, it's a good idea to align with the stronger people because they're the less likely to be voted out primo.
At that point in time, the boys had already lost someone. I think actually they provided a lot of. No, weren't they down in numbers?
Huh?
Weren't they down in numbers? Oh yeah, they were one down with Matt.
Yeah, well, he wasn't part of the alliance. Like you could argue that Heath isn't part of the boys' alliance.
Yeah. Well.
So he wasn't divided into that tribal council. Anywho, in 21st, I had Jenna. So yeah, I think she was taken from the game for unfortunate circumstances, and she wanted to play, and she was a strong competitor. I don't think she did anything wrong. She was good socially. Everyone on her tribe really liked her. She had some tight bonds. It's just, injury. It's unfortunate. Not a good situation to be in.
I'm surprised you have her there, like, quite honestly. You must have, like, a really fucking massive crush on Dave. You just want to fuck him or something. Jesus Christ.
All right.
Well, 20th, I got Damien. I mean, he was never going to do that well. Like, yeah. I mean, he doesn't have two legs. Like, I don't want to say anything, like, rude or anything, but, yeah. He's always going to be an early vote in my eyes.
All right. Yeah, I had high hopes for Damien. I also had him in 20th place. I think the reason I had him so high in the eliminated contestants is he's got a great like social personality. Everyone admired him. They saw him as a hero, and he fit in very well with the champions tribe. And I think
he was such an easy like player to target. Like he was so vulnerable all the time.
So I focused. The reason he's so high up is I focused on him as a person, as opposed to the fact that no disrespect to you, but I think he did very well. And even for having no legs, he was still very.
Yeah, he was able at all challenges. I mean, he won the first challenge for them.
Yeah, so I think when it was Jackie and himself on the plate, Jackie has been less successful in challenges. Shane has been less successful in challenges than Damien. And he was a good alliance member for the people who seem to be running that tribe, which is like Commando and Matt, etc. Next.
He was a good character. He got such a massive edit, and I thought that to me, that just means, he's going to get out soon.
Yeah, and the promo before the episode was Damien, Australia's biggest hero, is now Australia's biggest threat.
Yeah. So is it my turn now with number 19?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've got Jenna. Extremely unfortunate. Like, oh my gosh! Imagine if that was one of us. Like, that would be so bad. Like, you do nothing wrong, you just get injured. Like,
let's say she wasn't injured. How do you think she would have gone?
I mean, that's hard to call. I think she goes far just because she had a tight alliance with the women.
Yeah.
I think they could all do quite well.
I think she was in a great place. I think she would have gone far. I don't think she would have been seen as the biggest threat because like you got the whole champions tribe. But I don't think she could have won because she just didn't seem to have that strategy or or that respect you need to win in the end.
But the thing is that she was injured, but like she didn't break any bones, and there might have been ligament damage. But I think she still could have done most things. I don't know. That might just be me being a dickhead, but
Well, once she got cast on, she wasn't allowed to swim, and I think she said that she was going to be told to sit out of most of the challenges.
yeah, but that's like what happened to James in 20? Like, did he get like he was still able to run and do the challenges, wasn't he? Like he had like one of those bamboo, like two bamboo, like struck.
Yeah. I know Missy, she injured her leg in San Juan del Sur, and she had to sit out.
Oh yeah.
But what was really impressive from Jenna is her speech at tribal council.
Oh, that was really good. Like I thought she might have like still stayed in.
Yeah, she got me guessing. And her saying that when they're at the challenge, they said, "Why haven't you voted out Jenna?" And she's like, "Because we don't do that. We're not a tribe that does that." It's powerful.
Yeah, she was well spoken. I thought.
Yeah, and she was really invested in the game.
Unlike Moana. Come on, Moana. Gee.
Moana. Speaking of Moana, wait, is it my go?
19.
19th place, I had Moana. So yeah, I hate quitters, and I'm so annoyed that she quit the game. But if I focus on her place in the game when she left, and I focus on her personality, I think she's up there. She was in a great spot. She voted out Russell, which was a good move because he's a wild card. You never know what he's going to do. She found an idol, and everyone admired her. She was just in a good spot, and she quit.
I was surprised he didn't vote with Moana. I thought that was interesting.
Can you say that again? It cut out.
Matt Rogers didn't vote with her. He sided with Russell. I thought that was interesting.
I don't know. I read somewhere that she had told her tribe beforehand that she wanted to be voted out or something like that. So,
as in the Russell vote, Matt, don't worry, just don't worry.
I see what you mean. Something else I was gonna say. Oh yeah. It's also disappointing because whatever. We'll move on.
Wait, what? Say it's also disappointing because.
No. We'll move on.
Okay, so
we're now up to the people who are still in the game. So
yeah, how long has this podcast gone for? Like, hurry up! Are we taking too long?
No, we can just go as long as we want.
Okay. In the 18th spot, so last spot, who I think has the worst chance of winning right now, Paige. I don't think she's done anything wrong. Like, she's. Oh,
is that sarcasm?
Paige. I don't think she's done. What has she done wrong? I genuinely don't.
Okay, I also had Paige. I think she's done so much wrong. She's stupid.
Oh,
no,
yes.
I'm sure she has an intelligent personality, but I think she's made mistakes for sure.
Like what?
Well, okay, so she, first of all, she sucks at challenges. So
okay. That's not. So many people suck at challenges. Like Jackie sucks at challenges.
After they all voted for her, she went and said that she's got to trust the boys again. But that's not too bad because everyone was against her, so she sort of had to decide. And then she went full Jenna Maraska and told everything to Matt Rogers at the reward.
Yeah, I thought she played that really poorly. Like, if I was in her shoes, I would have just been like, "Oh yeah, Matt Rogers, he told me so much stuff, and I'll tell you if like you keep me around or something like that, or like I don't know, like lie about the Champions tribe, something, yeah, or something."
What's that?
I don't know, guess so.
Cassia.
Yeah, and it's not even the revealing the information that is that bad. It's the fact that her tribe knew that she was revealing information, and she got back to camp, and she was bad at lying about it, and now everyone's against her, especially Anita. And she did the same thing at the challenge in front of everybody.
Stupid.
it's just bad things that like
The tribe didn't like her before she did that. That was like just a little bit of fuel. I don't think she did anything to deserve that hate at the very start.
yeah, that's fair enough. It's sort of I think it's more a personality thing, and we weren't really shown much of her personality at the start.
Yeah. Well, you must have liked her because isn't she your winner pick at the very start? Yeah.
Might be. I have faith. She can go. No, I don't have any faith. She could be a goat and get to the end. Then I can still say that she came second. So.
Or third. Actually, no, yeah, second. My bad.
18. If you have
18, I have 17. I have Shane.
Oh yeah, my bad. Shane. Yeah.
I mean, she was doing all right at the very start, but lately she's been so dumb. And she put her idol. What an idiot! It was so obvious that everyone was voting for Moana. Oh.
Yeah. I like Shane. She's funny because she's just like I've never seen anyone like her. She's just searching for idols just in front of everyone, and she doesn't give a damn. It's amazing.
It can be a somewhat good strategy. Like everyone just thinks you're just such a joke that they don't care.
Yeah, but when she actually found the idol, she's like, oh, slips it down. Everyone's right next to her. She like looks at the camera.
It's like,
hey, what's that you've got?
Yeah, that's a good answer.
So in 17th, yeah, I had Jackie, little Miss Rubik's Cube.
It's actually a professional poker player, Cam. You should do your research a little bit better.
The photo on the wall. She had a Rubik's Cube. Jackie. So the reason I put Jackie in that spot is, she's been a target, and I don't think she's trusted by anyone. I think she's got herself into a bit of a Russell Hantz situation where if she's targeting people and throwing around names, then these loyal, stronger players want to go against her, and they can because she's terrible in challenges from what we've seen. She puts herself at the puzzle. And the problem with lying about your profession, saying that you're one of the best puzzle people in the world, and then you'll get put up to do the puzzle and the challenges, and if you can't succeed, it's a terrible place to be in.
Yeah. Carl, one more. In 16, I got Jackie for basically the same reasons. I think she has done all right in like avoiding it, like the vote. I think because she's been the target for like the whole time, and she has avoided it pretty well. So I think she could potentially just scrape past and get past a few votes. But
yeah,
I think she could make Shane the next vote.
I
think then she's a goner.
Yeah, I think Shane and her just aren't helping the tribe in any way.
Yeah.
Okay, so 16, I had Shane. It would have been great if she. It's amazing that she found an idol in the first place, like Shane. But if she managed to go there and not play the idol and then have it the next day, do what Russell could not, that would just be hilarious.
Yeah.
And also props to Samuel for screaming out and convincing her that he's going to flush her idol and then not even voting for her.
Yeah, I was going to say that when I went to say it, but it's been said now.
Stole it from you.
Okay, so like this is the point where I was like, who do I put next? Because I feel like there's so many people in like this like small category that are like they haven't been shown that much. Like they could get voted out, they could like could do all right. Like I genuinely don't know. So I think like previously Cam and I we've had like this basically the same boot list, well power ranking list, but I think this is where I could like get a little bit iffy.
Yeah, from what you're saying, just from like the people who have had small amount of airtime, my pick is not like that.
Okay. Well, I had Monica like. Like, what is there to say about it? Like, she has had like a few confessionals, nothing good.
That's very surprising.
Really?
Yeah. We'll see where my Monica is later.
I don't think she can do far. I don't think she has any. Apologize. I don't think she has strong bonds with anyone. Like I thought she would have been like tight with Russell and Sam, but that was the first episode, and nothing else has been said about that. So I think Sam's moved on.
It's hard to tell when you don't get much from it.
Yeah, I don't think Monica has anyone. That's why I put her so low.
Okay. In 15th, I had Zach Koyerski.
Absolute legend.
So yeah, in the Contenders tribe, you've got the infamous Boys Alliance, and he seems to be the leader. He seems to be hated. The promos for next episode are the biggest blindside yet. And
You think it's Zach?
well, here's the thing. I was in Sydney today, and I saw these posters around, and it said it was advertising the next episode, saying biggest blindside. And then it had a picture of Lydia, Commando, and Zach.
Okay.
Although, now that I think about it, if it is one of those three people and the Contenders lose,
I think the Contenders lose 100%.
but they may have done two champions, so when they lose, we don't know who it is immediately.
But I think it's just so obvious that, I mean, they showed like Benji's first confessional. I think he says that after they lose the challenge. That's what I think.
Yeah, he's a dick. No one likes him. No people watching the show like him. No people on the show like him, except for his little minions. And I think the only thing that's keeping him in the game is that he's strong. He's good at challenges.
He is extremely strong. Like he's beasted Steve so many times.
Pretty hot.
Like yeah, it's pretty hot. Okay, so yeah. Anything else you want to add?
No, I've got nothing else to add.
Okay, so in 14, I had Zach as well. I agree with Cam like on everything, except I just want to add that I know Zach, what he said is extremely bad, but I think we, like Australian Survivor, needs a character like this. Just a character that everyone wants to hate. And what's right, Cam?
I agree completely. I love to hate people, and Zach is great to hate.
Yeah, and I think he does, like, I don't know. I feel like controversial things, like in reality shows, gets people talking, gets more ratings, like stuff like that. So I think I want him to like keep on doing like stuff.
Yeah, my opinion on this season, in comparison to last season, is a lot slower and not much happening. And that's sort of what you get from a theme where one tribe recruits, essentially.
Yeah.
So having people like Zach is really good. But the unfortunate thing is these strong characters, they're all going early. Moana was a favorite. Damien was a favorite.
Russell was a favorite.
The favorite. Don't forget Matt Dyson.
Yeah.
I actually think that first episode was like one of my favorite episodes so far. All because of Matt Dyson.
I think it's the best episode so far. Like you have Russell and Matt, like.
Oh my god.
And then,
Hi guys. Hi Cam.
Hello.
I hope you don't get this dreaded illness of Felix via the internet. If he coughs towards the screen, duck, will you? Okay. When you finish with Cam, can you come and talk to me? But then you just do your thing.
yeah, sure. Surprised you didn't say you're gonna fail HC like that.
Yes. Okay.
Cool.
So what are we up to? 14.
Yeah, you're
In 14, I had Benji Wilson.
okay.
The reason I have him there is because he's part of that minority alliance. And if you were to vote out one of those three guys out based on strength, he's the smallest. But it's hard to know anything about him because he hasn't gone a confessional yet. Although he did dab going down the slide.
I honestly think that might be foreshadowing his win. Like
That's exactly what I was thinking.
win of Australian Survivor. Then he dabs. Like
That would be. Dabbing is so cool.
I mean, who's the other person to dab? The two-time winner. Come on.
Yes. Yep. Anyway, got a bit off track there.
I just want to say that I disagree with your Benji thing, but I'll talk to that when I get to Benji. Okay, I have Anita. I have not liked Anita from the get-go.
Yeah.
I was surprised that she's actually doing pretty well, but I just think that she has such a strong opinion about everything, and I think that is going to be her downfall. And I think that she's getting like a slightly big edit. I think that's because she goes soonish. Like, but she has an all right social game so far. She is really shit at challenges, and I think that if we do swap, I think she's going. That's what I think.
Okay.
That's why I got it pretty low.
In 13th, I have Robbie.
Right.
For the same reason as Benji and Zach. I think out of the three, he's got the best chance. It's just he's in a tough spot being in the minority alliance. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I don't like him at all. His personality.
Yeah, I don't like it either, but like, I mean,
It's time for a hero to win. Shut up.
Yeah, shut up, you idiot. Yeah, you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, so now we're up to halfway point. Number 12. Is it number 12? Yeah, it's number 12. 12, I got arguably the dumbest contestant ever. Shawnee. Or, I don't even know how to spell it. Say it.
Shawnee.
Shawnee. I got Shawnee. She's pretty abnormally dumb. No real content, and
Yeah.
I think they're gonna do. I think she's gonna do worse than the guys.
All right. Yeah, she did get that vote from Paige, so she was targeted. I don't think she's that good in challenges. It's hard to tell how smart she is, but from like the preseason
Game, she's pretty dumb.
from the preseason interview, she seemed to be cast for being this person who does not like being out in the wilderness and prefers to be with their makeup, etc. I'm not sure how much of that is true, but I can see how you've gathered that opinion.
I just think other people have the better chance than her.
Fair enough. In 12th place, I had Brian Lake.
I love him. He's a legend.
Yeah, I like him as well. We haven't seen much from him, but what we have seen is one, his great sense of humor bowling, and two, his lack of hard work and what the tribe thinks of that. And that's sort of put him in a bad place. But besides, it's hard to
I don't remember that.
Oh, that's like all we've gotten from him.
What?
Had a whole segment about how he's lazy around camp.
Oh, I can't remember that.
And my favorite moment from him is with the mirror.
Yeah.
That's all I have on him.
Okay, so in number 11, I have Robbie. I thought coming into the season, I thought Robbie was going to be like the fan favorite.
Yep.
I thought he was going to do really well. And I was reading an article from Jonathan, and it was like, oh, there's going to be a massive guys alliance in the Contenders. So that's why coming into the game, I thought the Contenders, like the men were going to control the game. I thought Zach, Robbie, Benji were just going to like annihilate all. And now we're here, and they're getting annihilated.
Because I read that as well, or something along those lines. And I think what he said was there's a bromance of two guys. Whereas there's three guys. So if one of them could be voted out pre-merge and then the other two get to the merge, they could beat that pre-merge.
Exactly, Zach gets voted out, and Benji and Robbie.
Yeah, but they're not really that bromancy from what we've seen.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think that Robbie, like, I don't think he's that good, but I think he's extremely loyal. I think he's a genuine guy. Like, I think that. So I think he could get into the girls and, like, ride with one of them, potentially.
Yeah, he's not really pissing off anyone from what I've seen. He's just in the alliance that's on the bottom. Okay, in 11th, I had Shawnee. Just Well, okay, so I don't think she's doing that bad. I think the alliance that she's in with Anita and Fenella is pretty good.
Pretty good.
But yeah, her name has been thrown around, and haven't seen much from her. But what we have seen is not that hopeful. Yeah, not enough to put her really high on my list. That's about all I have on her.
In number 10, I have Commando.
Commander.
Yeah. I think he could do really well. But like, I just don't know. I don't think he's got enough content. He doesn't have like any emotional content like the other people in his tribe.
Mm.
I think he could still go farther, but I don't think he could win.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
In 10th, I had Fenella McGowan. Yeah, I think she's like pretty much the same as Shoni. Has her name been thrown around for being bad in challenges? I don't know. Girls' names have been thrown around by Zach. But yeah, out of the three in that tight girls' alliance that she's in, I think she fits right in the middle.
Yeah. Have you said Anita yet? I don't think you have.
I have not said Anita.
You really like Anita. I think you have a little crush.
I like her. I just think she's got potential. I'll get further when we get to her.
She stole my mum's spot, so I have it. I like it.
Kane should have been the winner of
Love the boys.
Okay, next.
Okay, in 9th spot, I have Sean. I actually really like Sean. She hasn't got a good edit.
I don't know anything about her. She hasn't barely been on at all.
I don't know. I like her. She seems smart.
Yeah.
She was close with Moana, but now she's gone, so that's a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's a really big disadvantage. Damn, I should have put her lower, but I don't know. I think she could do well. I think she has the brains. She has the social. I think she could do well.
Yeah, and I think that these sorts of people that are under the radar at this point in the game, that leaves potential for their character to be developed further on.
Yeah, I think if you got a big like edit now, apart from one person, I think it's bad.
Who's that one person?
Yeah, we will see. Yeah, because it's
in 9th, I had Anita. Here she is. So again, similar reasons as the other two girls in her alliance. She's in a pretty good place, it seems, at this point. She seems to be the leader of those girls. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about her because we haven't seen what she's done strategically too much. She just seems like she's in a place which has potential to go further in the game.
Yeah.
That is all.
So I have in 9th spot, 8th spot, I have Vanilla.
Okay.
Vanilla, she's extremely weird. Like the content that we've got, I just think she's a weird person. But I think I was a little bit peer pressured into this placement because I was reading other people's power rankings.
Yeah.
Where every single person has her so high on their list.
Okay.
And like, I don't know why. I genuinely do not know why. Like, I don't know if I'm missing something. Sarah, from last season had her number 2. I think, Luke had her number 1. So I don't know. I think that.
With this only in the game where there's still people that we don't know much about, it's sort of assumptions based on looks, you could say. And she hasn't been a target. Her name is not big.
I think Sarah knows her personally, and I think she might know that she does well. I don't know.
Well, I know I follow Fenella on Instagram, and she's traveling the world, so she could have some newfound money.
Like $500,000.
All right.
I think she's gonna win there. I don't think she'll do well.
In 8th, I have Sean Coombs.
Our list has actually been pretty
It's been similar except for 1 or 2 people. So Sean, yeah, what I said earlier, we don't know much about her, but she does seem smart. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say.
Yeah. I mean, she is pretty hot though. Like, you have to give her that.
Sure.
Come on. Okay, in 7th spot, I wanted to put him higher because I genuinely still think he can do really well, is Benji. And I know he hasn't got any confessionals, but I think that could be a good thing because I think he gets a lot of airtime next episode with the whole blindside thing because I think they go into tribal council and I think he might vote out Tegan, even though that seems not really likely, but I don't know. I think there's a lot of like episodes for him to shine, and I think his character will develop, and I think he will do really well.
Yeah, he does. He does seem like a smart guy. He's an entrepreneur and he's sporty. So yeah, he has a lot of potential.
And he's like, if he uses Zach or Robbie as like a meat shield, I think he could do really well because everyone's eyes are going to be on them, not him.
Fair enough. So where are we? In 7th place, I have Tegan. So yeah, she's pretty high up. So there's like, what, are there 9 people left on that tribe?
There are. Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
You've got the boys, the 3 boys, the 3 girls, Anita, Fenella, Shoni. And then you've got what they call the Parents Alliance, which is Heath, her, and Jen. Used to be. But I think Heath and Tegan are in a really good spot because in between, they're not targets. Tegan seems to be strong in challenges, so she's not a liability. Yeah, I just think she has potential to do well.
Yeah. In 6th spot, I've got Lydia. I mean, we haven't got that much content, but the stuff that we have seen, like the contenders, like idolize her. They're always commenting like, "Geez, she's a beast. She's ripped, bro."
Ripped.
I think Lydia, like she's got a good alliance in the champions. Actually, what even are the alliances in the champions?
Yeah, it's sort of
like
slow.
Like one person. I don't know.
Yeah, it's based on challenges so far on that tribe, and Russell. Challenges plus Russell, or quitters. Ugh.
So I think Lydia has potential to like align with the contenders because I think they like her. I think everyone likes her, so that's
yeah, I agree. So in 6th, I have Samuel. Samuel's a favorite. He's funny. He's yeah, I think he's doing really well. Like everyone likes him a lot. The reason I didn't have him that high up is I think he could be seen as a strategic threat or weaker in challenges. Although his challenge performance has actually been pretty good.
I think he's been fine. He's been better than like fat ass girls.
And for the champions, he seems to be one of the better players.
And I think he's like that person to kind of like mix it up. Like, I don't know. I think I don't know how to put it, but like everyone's like champions for like sporting, and I think he's just like a good little mix just to like yeah.
Good casting decision.
No sense. Yeah.
Next,
in 5th place, I have Brian. I think Brian is like the person who could win the game in my eyes. Like, I think he has the social game. I think he's good in challenges. Like,
yeah, if we focus on edit, which has been a bit strange so far, speaking of Moana, but all we've seen on him is that laziness around camp, really. That's the only
they're funny.
Yeah. So
and I think he's been seen as like quite sociable.
Yeah. We haven't seen much from him. Seems to be nice.
Okay.
5th, I had Monica, who you had way lower. The reason I have her there is I correlate her to Samuel. I think they're in a similar position. I don't know. Like, we saw them together a lot in the first episode. I'm not sure if they're still close. They're on the hammock together, Mr. and Miss Universe. I ship that. But she's just a little bit higher than Samuel because
Are we together in the last episode or episode 1?
they're in the hammock in a different episode, a later episode.
Alright.
But yeah, she was just a little bit higher because Samuel could be that strategic threat. Whereas Monica, I think, has potential to go far for playing under the radar, essentially.
Yeah, nice. In fourth spot, top 4, I have Tegan.
Yeah.
I think she's in a great spot at the moment. In the promos for next episode, they're saying that the guys are targeting her. I don't think she's going to go home. I think she's in a power couple with Heath. I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, it could. Like, I just think she's in a really good spot, and she's like good in challenges.
Yeah.
So I don't see them like. Yeah, I don't know why they're targeting her other than for a blindside.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. Before about her.
Fourth place, I have Commando. I don't think he's much of a player, but he's good in challenges. He's the Commando.
Everyone likes her, I guess.
And he seems to be good socially. He's got that tight bond with Matt Rogers. Yeah, I can just see him getting really far. And he's got a massive beard these days. So I'm not sure what that says, but I'm the skeptic in me. Yeah.
But so many people in this season could do well. Like, there's no like real winners there. Because I thought Moana was going to do. Like, I thought she was going to win, but
Yeah. If we're talking about winners edit, she got an emotional moment every single episode. And then she just quit.
yeah, I guess she didn't quit. I think if she had quit, do you think she would have got that same edit? I don't think she would have. I don't know, because like quitters, they never really get that good of an edit.
Yeah, it's things different on Australian Survivor because I know Jeff is so against quitters.
Yeah, as Jonathan should be as well.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's because her character, her as a person, is an inspiration. She's such a strong woman, and
Apparently she's like really aggressive, like in AFL, and not that many people like her.
Okay.
She seems like quite aggressive.
that story about her looking after her sister. So it's hard to give someone as heroic as that and a bad edit, even if they quit. And she technically didn't quit.
Yeah. And she thought about it, which is bad. Okay, in third spot, top 3, baby. I have Heath. He's got. He's in a good spot. Like, he could still align with the guys if he needed to. He's good with the girls. He's got a power couple with Tegan. I'm pretty sure he finds an idol soon. Like, he's in a good spot. Because didn't he find the idol clue in the promo? Or am I thinking of a different person?
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah. Like, he's in a good spot.
Yeah, Heath is interesting, and I'll elaborate because he's in my top 3 as well. But in
Go for
it.
I just want to say, the thing that I'm confused about is I don't know if the champions and the contenders are going to align if they swap/merge.
Yeah, I think that strong divide, like anything can create this divide. I hope it mixes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to pagonging.
Hey, Pagos.
And like, if they when are they gonna swap?
I think they're gonna swap. Like, I mean, they have so many. Like, season 1 they swapped twice. Season 2 I think they swapped twice or even 3 times. Do you think they're gonna do the autistic like swap tribes, like 2 swap?
What?
Well, in both of the seasons so far, like, oh, you've been voted out. Wait, JK, you're going into the other tribe.
Yeah, that's annoying. I hope not. I don't know.
Actually, I
I'm
don't think they will
really hoping for a
50
swap.
days, remember?
There's 18 people left, which is perfect for a 666 or a 99. 666. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Alrighty. Third place for me is Lydia. Yeah. Yeah. What you said. She's in a good spot. She's ripped. Haven't seen much from her, but she has
I
potential.
think yeah. In number 2, I have Sam. I agree with everything you said, but I think people are always going to think he's strategic just because of his job. But I think because he's so open about being funny, like shouting out, "Oh, Shane, I know what you're going to do. Like, you know what I think about idols," and like obviously being kind of like an idiot. I think people are going to underestimate him, which I think will be good for his character. And I don't think he hasn't got that many confessionals, which I think is a good sign.
Yeah, there's a problem with him. If they do swap, and let's say the contenders have the majority, if they want to target a champion, they'll go for the weaker player because that Champions Tribe are full of sports people and strong challenge competitors. So
Why would they go for a weak person when they could go for someone who's going to dominate in immunity challenges?
Well,
I think
pretty much they want to stay strong as a tribe, and they might as well get out a strategic threat who is Samuel.
Yeah, I guess.
Because the strong people aren't strategic.
Wow, hey, come on.
That we have seen so far. Okay. In second place, I had Heath. Yeah, I think he's got that relationship with the boys, and he's got the relationship with the girls.
Boys.
He's in a good spot, and he's good in challenges. Yeah. What I was going to elaborate when you were talking, he doesn't seem that good. He just seems like he's in a really good spot. Like he's lying. So first of all, he puts the bottle in his pocket, which is sort of dumb. He could have thrown it in a bush, and Robbie sees it immediately. And then when he has to tell them about where it is, he goes, "Oh, it's just up in the bush." So good. So
yeah, he's interesting, which I think is he's got like yeah, I don't think he's that interesting.
Yeah, but I think generally agreed that he can do well.
And in number 1, we both have him.
Yeah.
Matt Rogers. He's in a good spot.
Yeah, I just love him getting put against Robbie so many times and beating him every single time. It's hilarious, and he seems like he's a really cool guy. He's one of my favorites. And he's got the idol from Moana. He's just set up for perfection, and he's really close with Lydia and Commando.
He's an NRL legend. Absolute legend.
Yeah!
Come on. Yeah, he's a really good spot. But like, I'm interested. Do you think him and Robbie have like a mutual respect for each other?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
There's lots of
Because there has been confessionals when Matt, well, not confessionals, but like he has said, "Oh, he's an idiot" and stuff like that.
yeah. I think there's lots of mateship between the tribes. I still think there's a big divide, but I think there is a respect. Especially, yeah, there's got to be a respect. Like for sports players like Matt Rogers, even though another team might be your opponents, you still got to respect them as players. That's just sportsmanship.
Yeah, exactly. Like when Jonathan Thurston plays Cameron Smith, I mean, there's like a mutual respect. At the end of the game, they're like pat their backs, give a good handshake. Like, you know about that, don't you?
I have no idea. I don't watch any sport. I thought Cameron Smith was cricket and Jonathan Thurston was rugby.
Jonathan Thurston is the greatest NRL player on earth history. End of that. I'm joking.
Let's get back to Survivor because I hate talking about sport.
Yeah, fair enough. Hey, Survivor.
So that's good. We did our power rankings, and I think, yeah, it was very similar to both of us, with the exception of Monica and Benji, it seems.
Oh wait, no, we both have another one.
Yeah, so we'll have to sort of just see what happens. Anything
Wait, so
else?
let's just get. What other podcasts are we going to do? Like, what else are we going to talk about?
So on the plate, I think we should do recaps of the episodes in the upcoming future. We've got ideas to do some Grant Steele simulations, just plagiarize Rahap, because that's the way to go if you're doing a Survivor podcast.
Exactly. Do you want to keep on doing the power rank like every weekend?
Yeah, we'll do the power rankings every week.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really, they just keep switching how many episodes are a week. I'm not sure if they'll have a set schedule, but we'll still have stuff to talk about. Yeah.
And then we'll talk US seasons and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, when that rolls around.
And boring. Do you want to just do like top 5 like idol plays and like all that jazz, like just random topics?
Yeah, we'll sort out lists of our opinions on greatest players in certain things like best to never win, etc., etc. Just whatever we want. Stay tuned.
And then hopefully, in like a year or so, season 38 airs, we can interview Big David Ryan and other contestants.
We have personal connections to that man, and we will get him on the show.
Yeah.
With our zero viewers, 0 subscribers. David Wright. And
all right, Emma Jinx is gonna watch this video. It's all good.
yeah. Hey Emma.
Hey, what's up?
So yeah, 1 year it's David Wright. 2 years, one of us will be on the show.
Exactly.
And win. So we'll have winner of Survivor season 38, winner of Australian Survivor season 5.
Oh, did you say that David wins Survivor season 38?
Oh crap! Spoiler.
You weren't meant to do that. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
That's about it.
No, that's all.
So
the weather's quite nice, don't you think?
Cool.
Cool. Thanks for watching, kids.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like what we have to talk about. If you sat through this whole thing, I'm pretty impressed because
I don't think anyone is going to, but if you did, nice.
Yeah, I might skip through to see our number 1 pick, and then I'll probably see this moment, awkward moment, and then record the video. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'm signing out. Au revoir.
Yes.
Good night. Goodbye. Go home. Okay, see ya.
I don't like the Red Sox.